Sul, vino, fredice, basims, and when last we left off, Samuel has been saving up all of his money, and by that I mean he went to work a few times, and soon he is going to go on a holiday. I did promise him a holiday quite a while ago, but I didn't deliver on that holiday because we decided to work immediately on getting one more promotion. But I think he has earned a holiday most certainly. Everyone needs time to unwind and relax after all, especially Samuel, because he does work very hard indeed, and there's only so much relaxing you can do when work are literally on the other end of the phone. If he goes far away and pretends that he doesn't bring his phone with him, I imagine he does have a mobile phone, but he never does use it. He only gets phone calls on the landline. How peculiar. If he's away from work and not able to be contacted, I'm sure he'll be able to relax that much more. But we're not focusing on Samuel today, we're going to be focusing on Dave and Yvette, and there is one problem today, and that is that Yvette should have been up about an hour and a half ago, and Dave will also be up way too late today because he's only really just gone to bed, and it is 3:20 in the morning. So let's just say that this is going to be quite a stressful day for both of them. But if we have her have a quick breakfast and then use the toilet, we might have just enough time in the day for her to get everything done that she needs to. Alright, you're going to completely skip this step and then go straight to the oven, which is good. The carpool will arrive in about an hour, and we're also going to cancel you putting that plate away. Hopefully the plate will start to get flies on it just when the maid is here, so that the maid will take care of it. Hopefully, anyway. Also, we need to fill up that bowl, but I don't think Yvette is going to have the time to do so. We're going to be very quick with cancelling an action as soon as she stands up. It'll be very soon, I think. Is it going to happen now? It's going to happen right now. So we cancel that. She leaves the plate there. She's very quickly going to use this, and then she's going to go off to work, and hopefully she won't have to run to work. The answer is that she's going to wash her hands, and that is going to potentially make her late. But no, she's going to be absolutely fine. She says goodbye to nobody, and then time passes. And we really need you to get up right now, Dave, because oh my, I don't even think you have time to eat any food. I think it's time for you to just use those and then fill up that bowl, and then you're going to have to go straight to work. You're going to have a snack later. Alright, we'll just deal with these needs here, and hopefully we'll have time to fill up that bowl before you go to work, and I think you will. Marvellous, because dog needs to eat, and dog does not have a strict regiment of time for eating. There is no breakfast, lunch, or dinner for dog. There is just food or no food, and there should always be food for dog. Dog, you're going to be taking care of the house while everyone is gone, as usual. Don't do anything silly. Don't have your own house party where only the dogs and cats are invited. Oh wait, there are always dogs and cats on the lot somewhere. Actually, I can't see any right now. Where are they all? And then there were no other dogs on the lot whatsoever, or cats for that matter. A dog goes, "I'm alone once more. What do I do with this day?" The answer is, you do what you always do. Urinate everywhere and eat all the time. And indeed, that plate has now got flies on it, which means that the maid has taken care of it. Anything else to take care of? No, there is not, which is fantastic. You're definitely going to need some fun when you get home, and I have just the plan for that. What are you going to do? You're going to go and have some sleep, while the imposter version of you pretends to be you. You may look like dog, but we know better. You are not dog. You will never be dog. Alright, is it nearly 3 o'clock? It is nearly 3 o'clock, which means that Yvette will be home very soon indeed. And then we'll have her watch the television. Because why not? It's a brilliant source of improving your fun. There we go. It is 3 o'clock now. She is home, she has brought money with her, and now it is time to watch The Adventures of Yeti Man, and not the spin-off that they just recently announced, The Son of Yeti Man. Dave and Yvette aren't a fan of that. They think it dilutes the original formula, the genius that makes Yeti Man as awesome as it is. There we go. Time to improve that fun stat. It really won't take you that long whatsoever. You are going to have to eat something when you get home, because you're definitely going to be very hungry. You're not very hungry, however, and Bella Goth is no longer a family friend. I don't think either of them are really worried about that, because they don't need family friends anymore. They only have one, and that is Samuel. And actually ringing Samuel in the evening might be a good idea. I think your fun is... Yep, your fun is going to be pretty much maxed out now, so we don't need that on anymore. What are you going to do? We could actually have you study some more mechanical. Just in case things break down, it's going to be you that's going to fix them. I think that's a sensible thing to do. And Dog is now still asleep. And for some reason, Mama is just walking past the swimming pool, probably enviously. Yes, indeed, we have a swimming pool, and there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe at some point you'll be coming to our awesome house party, and you'll be able to swim in that swimming pool. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, we're just going to, actually we want it this way round, don't we? Yes, we do. Because Dave is now home, which means the Dog is going to most likely wake up and go and greet Dave. Also, there are bills here that we need to pay, which is unfortunate. Yep, Dog is now awake because Dog has heard the familiar sound of Dave coming home. Also, we're going to be begged and rubbed at by various animals, and we're going to pretty much cancel all of those interactions. Then again, who is that? That's Danielle! Danielle has come to say hello, but never mind, we're going to get rid of those actions. Because we're only going to pay attention to Dog here. Only Dog is worthy of our attention. Alright, we definitely need to pay those bills, though. Most certainly. They're probably going to be a little bit more expensive, considering the fact that we now have a swimming pool. But they won't be too expensive, that's for sure. Alright, we'll just see how much these are. Are they going to be a lot? I hope they're not going to be. Let's just put these here. There we go. And I think we'll... Ooh, 534. That's actually more expensive than Samuel's bills are right now. Okay, what are you going to do? I know what you're going to do. You're going to eat something, because you are really, really hungry. That hunger bar is not great. I remember hunger being far lower earlier on in the Let's Play, but that is still quite hungry. You haven't eaten anything all day, after all. There we go, just grab that generic packaging, and then it will instantly turn into delicious food to be. Just a little bit of cooking, and then it will be delicious food to be. Meanwhile, at the thought of food, Dog is going to run over and have some food. And there is food right there. Excellent. There we go. The energy of Yvette and Dave is actually quite similar, which is good, because they'll be able to go to sleep at the same time, get up at roughly the same time, and then they'll have that awesome house party with all of the animals around. We may actually want to just briefly look into... Yep, we may need to get some porta-cabins. I was just checking to see if you could get them in the standard buy mode, and you can. You could pretty much get nearly all of the items in the various expansions in the standard buy mode. There are a few that you can't, of course, items that are unique to certain things, like for instance the table for checking in at the vacation island. You can't get that, and there are a few things from Studio Town that you can't get in Magic Town, but in general you can get most of the items. Alright, you're about to get your 3rd level of mechanical, which is good. We need you to get about 4 or 5, and there is Cher, just walking around, probably heading over to that fire hydrant. Yep, indeed, just heading over to that fire hydrant. And you had some delicious food indeed. It is time for you to watch some Yeti Man. After you've taken care of that plate, you need to make sure that you're being very neat. There we go. Just get rid of that, and then you're allowed to go and watch some Yeti Man. You need to do some research for your next project, which has nothing to do with Yeti Man. But you always tell everyone, you know what, if you get me some more DVDs of Yeti Man, I'll be able to be that much better in my next role. But the next role is about a detective noir story, and Yeti Man is all about detective noir. Really? Well, yes. Okay, admittedly, the television had a little bit of a problem at one point, and it only showed things in black and white, but that's kind of noir, right? And then he got a very unimpressed look indeed. A very unimpressed look. How is there, that is at 94. We'll actually turn that off for now, and we'll have interaction or two. What do we want to do? I think we want to give a leap into arms here, because their mood is good enough that I'm sure that will work. At least I hope it will work. React fast, Yvette. React fast. And she did. She did indeed. There we go. And how did that, 98? That is, not bad whatsoever. Not bad whatsoever. There we go. One more interaction should do the trick. And then they'll probably go and get some sleep soon. Also, that is, a lot of positive to their relationship. 100 apiece. And some music that just appeared out of nowhere. What are they going to do with the rest of their day? I don't know what they're going to do with the rest of their day. You know what they could do? Well, apparently, Dave can burp, which is what's going to happen. I don't really think you should have done that. What are you going to do right now? You're just going to watch some television. They're both going to go and watch some television. You know what? You can watch some television as well. Why not? Just spend the evening watching that show that you both love. They both just thought of that instantly. It just shows how alike that they are. And they're going to talk about parties, planning the party that they're going to be having tomorrow. Marvellous. That is a fantastic relationship they have. 98 and 98 there, 98 and 99. I think it's safe to say that they know each other very well indeed. Alright, they're pretty tired right now. Very tired indeed, but we'll wait until the energy is pretty much down to nothing. And then we'll have them get some sleep. They both actually have roughly the same energy as well. What are you doing? You're just playing. But playing with whom? And why? I think it's time for you to turn off the television, actually, because I think you should both go and get some sleep as soon as he's used that. And you could actually use that as well. But no, I just think you'll... let's have you have a look at this art. Is this something that you like? Is this good art? Is this bad art? Or is it just art? The answer is, I don't think she likes it that much whatsoever. Does she? No, she's indifferent about it. It's like, oh, it is a picture. I think Dave bought it. Not really that fussed about it whatsoever. And now it is time for them to get some much-needed sleep, as tomorrow the house party begins, and it will be the greatest thing that they've ever done. It's probably not going to be the greatest thing that they've ever done. Thanks, dog, for bringing the newspaper into the bathroom. You tried, eh? 7 out of 10 for trying. Alright, time is going. Time is advancing. At the same rate it always is. At night, that is. Very quickly. We are most certainly not going to be going to work, so we're just going to ignore that there. And they're both going to get up at round about now. You're going to most certainly serve breakfast, and you're going to go and have a shower in the meantime. Seems like a good idea. An excellent use of time indeed. Alright, today is the day, you two. The day of the house party. And unfortunately we can't really afford the DJ booth, but hey, maybe we can pull out that jukebox and put it in the garden. We've no idea how that's actually going to work, but it will work. It will definitely work, and they both went to work, which means that neither of them will lose their job for skipping work today. And they're both just lamenting that they have to get up at this hour. It's like, ugh, it is so early. Why are we getting up at this time? Is there going to be complaining? No complaining from Yvette. Is there going to be any complaining from Dave? The answer is no complaining from Dave. Alright, time for you to prepare food. And then maybe you'll have to use the toilet and the shower as well. Definitely the shower. And you'll probably also need to use the toilet as well after you've eaten. There we go. Dog is going to be awake pretty soon, actually. In fact, Dog currently is awake and is urinating right next to the carpool. Well, that's pretty much what Dog does. And then Dog runs away going, "Ha-ha, no one will know it was me!" And everyone knew it was him. Everyone knew. Alright, food is indeed ready. It is time for you to eat some food. Marvellous. And I think their fun is, yep, pretty much at maximum, so it'll be a very early house party indeed. Forget those parties that start at like 7 or 8 in the evening. This one will be starting at 9 in the morning. The party starts early, and it never, ever stops. Let's actually have them talk about parties right now. We don't want their relationship to deteriorate beyond the exceptionally high point that it's currently at. Excellent. Alright. That hunger is going to absolutely rocket up, which is very handy. Okay. And more parties. There isn't going to be any cake, unfortunately. You can actually buy a cake, but we're not going to be buying a cake whatsoever. And there is the conversation has shifted. It really should just stick to parties, you know. It should always be on parties. If the conversation isn't about parties, they shouldn't really be talking about it. Unless it's something else that they share in common. I'm not actually sure what else they do share in common. They like parties, they like style. They don't really... Ooh, that is the phone. That is likely them saying that Yvette really needed to be at work. It was a very important day today, but you know what? Not going to work at all. Not even slightly. And you're definitely going to go to the toilet first, because Dave doesn't need to use the toilet so much. You're actually just going to have a shower instead. There we go. We'll just ignore that phone call there. It's not important. And then it was a massive pile of money. You didn't come to work today, Yvette, so we just thought we'd pay you even more money to incentivize you to come to work tomorrow. That never happens in The Sims whatsoever. Alright, time for Yvette to go and use that toilet, and after that I think it'll be Dave's turn, and then they'll interact with each other a tiny bit, and then they'll have that house party. We're just going to put some things over here, move the jukebox outside, turn it on, and then the party will commence. Well, at least I hope it will commence. And then it never commenced whatsoever. We should also probably clean this up here, because we don't want people to come into the house to go and get some food. There we go. Time for you to dispose of that. Also, we probably need to dispose of that as well. There we go. We'll just spray those. And hopefully we'll be able to get rid of them quickly. Alright, time for you to use that in the meantime. There we go. And you're probably going to want to walk the other way rather than that way. But you managed to get there either way. Alright then, you'll spray those ones away, and then you'll spray the other ones away, and then we'll start buying things for that house party. Not a lot for the house party, that is, because we do have a swimming pool. We really don't need that much more than that, realistically. And I've no idea why you're running all the way over there, probably because it was a significant distance away. Do you know what we should do? We should actually just, we could throw the party right now, but we'll wait until we have one or two interactions with Dave and Yvette here. You're going to turn that on, which is good, because this is actually going to be moved over, I think, to, let's see, over to here. Why not? By the tree. There's a power outlet by the tree, right? I'm sure there is. We're just going to have them have an interaction or two, and then we're going to throw that house party. Just want to get this relationship back up to a very high level. 97 isn't high enough. It needs to be even higher than that. They're going, this is going to be the greatest house party that we've ever had. And that is at 100, and that is at 100. Perfect time to throw a party, I think. We need to buy a few things. We need to buy this thing here. The Resistol Party Potty for 300 simoleons. Beta tested on construction sites nationwide, the Party Potty's patented blend of polymers and enzymes converts toxic human waste into a deodorized transparent gelatin. Individual spill-proof bags personalize each waste experience and eliminate costly pump fees. Plus, with our new anchor action stabilization system, Resistol ensures prankster-proof peace of mind. We're definitely going to be having one of them, because we need one of these so that people can use this toilet rather than going into the house and using another one. Maybe we'll put that over there. That seems like a pretty good idea. And then we're going to get some food, some much needed nourishment. We're going to use this right here. We're going to use that one that I saw before, and we're going to put that over there. Excellent. For the party is indeed about to start. We don't need any DJs or anything like that. All we need is some food, the jukebox, and that's pretty much it. You're going to fill this table up full of delicious food, and then you're going to turn on that jukebox, and we're just going to ignore that work is happening. How much does this cost to fill up? The answer is that it costs, let's see, 100 simoleons. That is a lot of food indeed, but it will be worth it. There we go. And the music is absolutely appropriate. Hey, thanks for the invite. Sounds great. I'll be right over with some friends. If you call some more people, we can have a really big bash. And we can. We're going to be calling over quite a few people. We're going to be ignoring that as well. Alright, it's party time, everyone, and that means dancing. Lots of dancing. And we definitely need to call somebody over. We're going to be calling over Samuel. Why not, eh? Time for Samuel to come to an amazing party. I'm sure he doesn't have work to go to after all. He'd love to come round. As Yvette grooves on down. Grooving on down indeed. Love to. I'm bored stiff over here. Anyone else we could call over? Why don't we call over... I don't know anyone. We could call over Bella Goth. Why not? There are lots of people coming over already. And we only actually need to greet one of them for this to actually start being a party. There are a lot of people here. Time for you to... actually, they're all pretty much already here. It's time to greet you. And we don't actually need to ring Bella at all, because Bella is already visiting. There are a lot of people here. A lot of people here indeed. Alright, it's time to greet you. There we go. Welcome to the greatest party ever. And now everybody just starts talking to each other. The party has only just started, and already people are starting to really dislike each other. Meanwhile, unaware that a party is going on, Samuel comes over to say hello. And he brought food with him. We really didn't need food to be brought here. Also, there are now so many people here, and they're grabbing all of the food. This is going to be the greatest party ever. Also, you might as well just serve this food here, and then we'll just put it anywhere, like right by the party. And there is Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. How are you? Are you well? Excellent. What is going on here? I'll tell you what's going on here. A lot of eating of food. And are you just going to drop that on the floor? Of course you're just going to drop that on the floor. We're going to... we can't actually use that right now. That's because somebody is going to be eating some chocolate. The party has only just started. And it's all heading this way. Is everybody coming to eat chocolate? You know, there's loads of food over there, right? You don't need to... No? David's just there alone on the in the party area going, "Where is everyone?" And the answer is, why are you in the middle of the road? Everyone is over here, all eating chocolate. Are you rushing to go and grab the phone? That is not going to happen. He's like, "No, I need to go all the way round here. Quickly, grab the phone. Where is the phone?" He gives up trying to grab the phone. Enter the mime. The mime, curious about the lack of entertainment at this party, approaches with caution. Oh dear. This party has already gotten off to a terrible start because the mime has arrived. The mime thinks that he can liven up the entertainment. That is a bad sign. This place is rather busy. It's because of those chocolates, isn't it? Can we move those chocolates? No, because everyone is trying to grab the chocolates. It's like, never mind the fact that there is cake and all the food that you could possibly have here. It's the fact that there's chocolates here, which means that this place is exceptionally busy. And you know what? The chocolates are being moved out here. The whole party will move from that tiny room over to here. Well, if you've not seen Pandemonium in The Sims, you have just witnessed it. This is Pandemonium. So many people in one room that I'm not sure that they'll actually be able to get out of here. And the mime can't even actually get into the room where everyone is. We could ask the mime to leave, but I don't think that's really going to happen. Also, you keep trying to serve lunch, which isn't going to occur. You might as well have a... you're just playing checkers with yourself. Say, no, this party's fine, it can just take care of itself. Meanwhile, in this room, everyone is interacting with each other and generally not having a lot of fun. And the maid is currently here just cleaning everything up meanwhile. But there's plenty of cake, which is absolutely fine. And there's practically nothing on the table anymore. Do you know what, actually? You decided that you're not going to go and have a swim. You're going to clean up this table, and then you're going to prepare even more food. Because why not? Another 100 simoleons will most certainly be well worth it. Has everyone managed to get out of this room yet? Okay, at least the mime is grooving on down. That at least is good. That's excellent. Where is Samuel right now? Is he out here? He's out here, Logic may escape some sims, but they were probably playing something difficult like chess. Dave is just, like, practicing his skills while this is all going on. You know what? You should stop doing that right now, and you should actually go and enjoy the party. You should go and grab some food, or anything, really. You should fill up that table. And Samuel is deciding, you know what? I need to be very clean here and just clean up everything. There we go, 100 simoleons, very well spent indeed. And the mime is just dancing on down. It's safe to say that we should probably turn on the television, actually, to be fair. We really should turn on the television, while those two just interact with one another. There we go, you're just getting rid of that, and turn on that television. Why not? You should just make a massive, okay, everybody is congregating in the bathroom right now. I think everyone is really trying to use things in the bathroom, but they can't all manage to get there, even though there is this here. This is the best house party ever! It's not the best house party ever. Everyone is in the bathroom right now. The bathroom, the greatest place to be ever. This is not going very well. At all. I wasn't expecting it to go very well, while Dave just eats a plate of salad. And while people just have conversations. At this point, I'll just have to get rid of some walls in this place so people can escape. Because right now, a lot of stuff is happening over there. Is the mime still here? The mime is still here! Are you at least going to grab some food? Are you going to grab some food? I'm not sure. Oh, yes, you're going to pretend to grab some food. Well done, mime. Well played. Well played indeed. You know all the entertainment's over here, right? All of it, the swimming pool, the television. Nope, they're all just going to congregate in here. And I think Brad has decided that, you know what, that may not be the best room to be in. Okay, what is actually going on in there? This is not quite how I expected it to turn out, but then again, I don't quite know how I expected it to turn out. We could also just tell people to leave right now, but I think for the moment... Oh, somebody has already decided, you know what, I'm done with this party is terrible. And he decides to leave. Goodbye, sir. I hope you had a fun time. I think the mime says it all, really. What you want to do is, you know, have a DJ and music and food, and everything will go absolutely swimmingly. But that is most certainly not what's happening. Right now, all that's happening is loads of people are congregating in the toilet, and the mime is being booed, while people just talk about all sorts of random things, and Yvette watches television, and Dave decides, you know what, now is the perfect time to work on my masterpiece. The masterpiece that Yvette was currently working on, that he is now currently ruining. Ah, well, eh? They're just going to have a dance. At least somebody's enjoying the music, eh? Somebody is enjoying it. The mime, on the other hand, is not enjoying anything. And Tiffany's decided, you know what, this party is terrible. I think it's time to leave. I realized I left the oven on. But you don't even have an oven. Goodbye. And then she left. And the Yeti Man, music keeps playing. You know what, you could just leave the toilet. And I think, I think Cameron has also decided that he's going to go. Or is that Samuel? No, Cameron has decided, you know what, I've had it with this party. I'm just going to leave now. Time for you to turn off that television, I think. And just block the way out of that room. Nobody can ever leave that room. Ever. Alright, that is now off, so I think Cameron has finally managed to get out of that room, which means that the party is much, much smaller. And those two, Brad and Mortimer, continue to just dance away. Dance the night away, you two, even though it's not even night yet. And Cameron has just decided, you know what, I'm done with this, and who are you? I don't even remember where you're from. What, like, family? Oh, excellent! 1 point of creativity. Marvellous, you're doing excellent at gaining skills, while everyone really should be just, you know, enjoying themselves. But never mind, eh? Never mind. Alright. Anything else that's happening? Well, more conversation. Bella and Samuel are talking to each other. You might actually want to fill that up at some point, but dancing is probably the best thing you could do right now. Also, that looks like some quite delicious food there. Delicious food indeed. Has the mime gone away? No, the mime is still here. The mime will always be here. the mime is a permanent fixture of this party. Nevermore will the mime go. Alright, you're just eating, and yeah, this is a much better party now. Far more manageable, I think. Far more manageable indeed. But there are lots of negatives going on. At least Samuel is getting some much-needed conversation going on. Because, hey, he always wants to get to know people. And Bella has gone, now you know what, I'm done here. I'm just going to leave now. And so now the party is even smaller. Eventually the mime will leave. Oh, thanks for bringing the paper over. Thank you very much indeed. We're going to praise you right now. Well done. Well done indeed. Okay, the mime is probably going to be the last person to leave, isn't he? Oh yes, he is. Normally I could actually get a really good house party going on, but normally that was when I had, you know, the DJ table or anything else that would indeed provide a lot of entertainment. Right now, nobody is having a fun time whatsoever. You should actually just fill up that bowl, I think. Also, wow, that comfort stat is really low, and pretty much all of their needs are low. This hasn't been a very successful party. You know what, I think Yvette has had enough. I think it's time that people left. Everybody should go now, and everybody already is leaving. The person that I have no idea which family they belong to is now going away. And Yvette will then say goodbye to Mortimer here. I know you just came here for the food, but it's time that you left. And then we'll have Brad go as well, because why not? This has been an unmitigated disaster. Most certainly a huge disaster. But the house is now getting a fair bit quieter. And you know what? The party is cancelled. It is over. We're moving this back in here. There we go. We've moved that back, and then we'll turn this off. We'll have Dave do that. Why not? It is time for everyone to leave and go. Brad is like, where's the music gone? The music has gone the same way you're going to go. Away. Gabby the Mime, however, will never leave. You know what? We're also going to get rid of this as well. This is now gone. This is also gone. At least we got all the money back for that. But we're not going to get all the money back for all of the failure that we just had there. There are no refunds on that level of failure. It is time for you to leave. And Samuel's just being an excellent guest and just cleaning up all of the mess, which is wonderful. And Yvette has just gone, you know what, I'm going to bed now. I have had enough of today. And it is just Dave now. You should probably help clean things up, to be honest. You should help clean things up. Are you just going to sleep there? Because I wouldn't recommend eating that, that's for sure. At least Samuel is always there to help out when needed. Alright, we'll just get rid of this, and he's not having that much fun. And in fact, Samuel is also going to leave now. And with that, the party is over. The party is over before it even began. And that didn't work out very well whatsoever. But it was a learning experience. Having just the jukebox there is not enough to make it a party, although everyone got free food, which is always beneficial. And when we come back, folks, maybe they'll be able to host a better party another time. Maybe they'll need some magic to make their party better, eh? Magic. We might be onto something there. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Dag dag.